Hello everyone, welcome back to a new episode of Beating Grandmaster with Stupid Stuff. And today we have the upgrade race. Our goal is to get upgrades as quickly as possible myself, while simultaneously denying my opponent's upgrades. Now, getting upgrades quickly myself will not be the biggest issue, as I understand how that is done. I do, however, see some potential problems with sniping my opponent's upgrades, especially given that my opponent is a 6k MMR Terran player. eBays are difficult to kill. They have a decent amount of HP. They can be repaired. They're often in rather defensive locations. Terrans have solid anti-air with the Cyclone, with the Viking. So opening with something like an Immortal drop to snipe eBays, I'm not actually sure how viable this is. That quickly leads my mind to things like DT drops and other such shenanigans. Maybe like a Void Ray save up to snipe an eBay that's on the edge. But once again, I think repair ruins a lot there. So despite my better judgment, I am going to probably open up with something of an Immortal drop. The problem I have with Immortal drop is that it doesn't really transition properly into a high forge count. So it's going to be very, very tough. But then again, if it was easy, it wouldn't be any fun. It's only fun because it's difficult. So we'll open up with a no scout to make life a little bit easier for me. Of course, given that my opponent isn't proxying me where I haven't scouted yet. I scout a little bit around my base to make sure that there's no barracks, right under my ramp. But of course, there could be a barracks technically over here, and I'd be in some major trouble for sure. So I'll pop over there right now. I could also proxy something, but I'm not even quite sure what I would want to proxy or what a proxy even would do for me, honestly. So I guess I won't. Okay, well, I'm going to send the probes into the gas, and I'm also considering getting a fast robo bay here, by the way. Not to get Colossi or Disruptors, but just because that might allow me to get the prism speed. And with the prism speed, I can fly in a lot quicker with my prism, and perhaps more importantly, I can also fly out a little bit quicker, allowing me to preserve any type of immortals in the early game. No Reaper yet. It probably means that there's no Reaper ever going to hit me. I'm a fan of that because robo openers are just not as common anymore in this day and age. They've kind of been somewhat figured out, I think, by most Terran players. But if a Terran isn't aware of what's happening, then it's really difficult to respond to it, unless he's hacking, which I have serious doubts about. So we're going to pull out of gas to get slightly more mineral income. We already have one Stalker. We'll send it to the low ground in case of some fast Hellions trying to run by. And then I guess I'll just open up with an Immortal straight away. And we'll actually play in... Yeah, okay. It's not the most brilliant plan. We'll just go into the gas again. I'm not quite sure why I pulled out. It is what it is. We'll get an Immortal and then a Prism. I actually want to get one more Adept as well over here. And then I get 2 Adepts in the Prism, 1 Immortal. And I use the Adepts to hopefully snipe... 1 second. To snipe SCVs and stuff like that. So we also get a fast forge here. And then the 1 Immortal for, well... shooting down the eBay. That's going to be the main idea here. I'm getting a fast forge, because that will allow me to get quick upgrades, which is important. This is a build order that I've never played before. Oh, forgot to cancel that. Actually, I was scouting if there was an eBay in the natural. I didn't forget to cancel that. I just, all of a sudden, it struck me that it's really important to know where the first the eBay is. And so far, it's not in the natural yet. We're going to check if it's in the main base. Maybe we can figure out... a proper way to go about killing it in that case. We've seen pure marine so far, which honestly doesn't tell us a whole lot. I think I'm kind of late, honestly, with my first move out, but I still think it should be fine. Oh my god. Okay, wait. This might actually be a blessing in disguise. So while he's moving out, that gives us a lot of time to, well, I'm not quite sure what it gives us time for. It gives us time to snipe his building, his eBay. That's what it's going to give us time for. I already have a third base on the way as well. That is somewhat important. Okay, where's your eBay? I know you have an eBay around here, buddy. I know you do. No eBay here yet. Maybe it's down here then. Okay, well, at the same time this thing is going down. No, he doesn't have an eBay yet. And as long as he doesn't have an eBay, I guess he's not getting upgrades, which is actually kind of a good thing for me. Going to have to pull these up most likely. Yep, I will have to do that indeed. Is this the end of the world? I don't think so. Losing a lot of crap. Still no upgrade for him. Doesn't seem like it at least. One. One more shot. Can I? No, I can't. Honestly, was this the end of the world? I don't think so. This actually seemed pretty okay. We're going to immediately get a Twilight as well. Let me actually go in with this thing. Is he moving out again? No, not so far. He's trying his best to kill this, but he's not going to succeed so far. Where's your eBay, buddy? Where's your eBay? Well, it ain't here no more. Or it ain't here yet. I have a lot of workers as well. I can't believe I managed to hold it that easily. Is the eBay maybe at the front? I'm just going to continue searching for it, obviously. Thought I had another observer, but it doesn't quite seem to be the case. We have our first up. Oh, the eBay is at the front. The eBay is at the front. Okay, I'm going to recall this to home in that case. And then this immortal will also need to go in. I have charge on the way. I'm going to get more gateways as well. And we're going to go for a snipe on that building. Now, the problem might actually be that he can repair it. It already finished, dang it. One upgrade already finished. Well, then we just have to stop the next upgrade. I'm not quite sure if it's even good what he's doing here. If I can get it. It's just going to be a repair now. Yeah, come on. That didn't work. That absolutely did not work. Is that another eBay? No, that's not an eBay. I really want to kill that though. I'm just going to move towards the side a little bit. Cannon in the main base. Second forge. And just gonna keep an eye on what my opponent is doing. I think he's going towards the far left side. Or to the far right side to try and catch my prism. Of course that's not going to happen because I'm ready for that. Now realizes that I ain't here no more. How am I ever going to... Wait, am I blocked in? Did I lock myself in now, right? Okay, well, here we go. I don't really want that upgrade to ever finish. So what we're going to be doing here is we're going in with a task force. We push at the front. How close is that? It's pretty far. Ooh, that's painful. Going in with this task force. Oh, there's a thing over there. Okay, now we go. Come on, move in, move in. Uh-oh. No, please don't chase me, good sir. That's a kill. That's a kill, and that's a deny on an upgrade. Beautiful stuff there, Kevin. Whew! That was kind of close. I lost 7 zealots for it or so. But we did end up getting it, and that's the most important thing. We have our 2-2 on the way as well. Probably on the fort base. Maybe I can take out this building. I'm going to need some type of vision at some point, huh? Okay, go in here. I think there might be an eBay building in the main base right now. Oh, I lost it to a marine drop. That prism. That's actually kind of painful. I think I saw units moving towards the middle of the map. We're also heavily out of position right now. Going to need another prism, which I'm immediately starting to build. I'm also going to send this prism across the map. Although it's a fake prism, it might be useful. I actually want to fly this through the watchtower vision to make my opponent believe that I do have a real prism. So yeah, we're just flying over here. I was like, oh no, he actually spotted me? That's so unfortunate here. Actually thinking it's a real prism. It's going to give me a little bit of time to go up to 2 upgrades. That will allow me to be up 3 upgrades. And by the time I'm up 3 upgrades, maybe I can actually just kill my opponent here. Come on. Kill it, buddy. Come on. We need to be faster. We need to be faster. We need to be a lot faster. Okay, let's go. I think we're just capable of... Ooh, we need to wait for our upgrades. That one's about to finish up. The next one, 10 seconds. I want to win with three upgrade lead. That's kind of my goal for these games. As long as I have a 3 upgrade lead, I think I've done a good enough job. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Upgrade complete. Yes, that is the voice message I needed. Look how strong these zealots are here, by the way. Look how strong this entire army is of mine. Look how crazy this is. Hey, it's not even close, my friends. Start 3-3 as well behind this. Yeah, there's absolutely no shot. Immortals ripping through it as well. And there we go. Time to pick up our win. Sniping the +1 armor did a lot for us here. I think technically the 6 zealots are worth it, right? As long as I don't die straight away after, it probably is good. It's just most of the time you just, you know, if you snipe someone's eBay and you lose a bunch of workers as a result, or a bunch of zealots as a result, it's probably not super worth it. These immortals are really ripping through it. Come on, boys. Need to move around a little bit. I mean, he pulled SCVs as well. There's no shot, right? Actually, no shot. Maybe I can kill another eBay right here. I think the eBay is definitely in the main base, right? It just feels like there should be one in the main base. And it is indeed the case. Is one of them even researching? Ah, the armor just finished up, but we can at least take out both of these eBays. I think. Ah, yeah, we definitely get that. So we kill both of these. Now we need to be somewhat careful. But I think we should be fine. No? I don't want to send an immortal to one of these watchtowers. That's definitely one. Wait, how did this guy get here? Oh, I had two prisms. Now we need to figure out where the next few eBays are going to be built. The sick thing actually is that I'm going to be up 4 upgrades in a couple of seconds from now. And if I have a sentry as well... Oh, what is that? Is that a drop? I see you, buddy. I see you. My eyes are crazy good. My map vision is ridiculous as well. Come on. Move in here. No, I want you to move in. Okay, so we're gonna go with a drop. The beauty when you have like insane upgrades is that, especially when stuff is not being microed, TOS units are crazy good. That's why I benefit personally so much from upgrades, because I never micro my units. So we're just gonna go up in like 3 different areas. I want to know where these eBays are, obviously. It's fairly important for me. I think maybe back in the main. No? We can take out the armory though. Take out the armory and won't be capable of even starting the 2-2 next time we take out the eBays. I don't really see any eBays here, to be quite honest. I have my upgrades ready, yeah. I mean, without an armory and without any eBays, you can't get any upgrades now. Oh, he's trying to chase me here. That's not gonna work. I'm locking you out of your base. And then I'm running away. I'm not quite sure why I would lock you out of your base. So, I think I'm still winning. The extra upgrades are going to be huge. As long as there's no hidden eBays that already were starting 2-2, I'm going to be up 5 upgrades soon. And I'm trying to delay it for as long as possible, the final fight. I actually am kind of afraid as well, so it's not just that I want my next upgrade to be there. I actually believe that there is a possibility that I lose right now. So I'm just going to send these zealots in again. And all of these run-bys are so darn powerful, you know. It's so useful. And especially with the good upgrades. Okay, that actually has been taken out, these rocks. Oh, there's a lot of crap there, isn't there? Yeah. Oh, he has 2-1. Wait, how did that... Where's the eBay? Has he proxied an eBay? How did he get the +2? How's that even possible? I took out both of the eBays in the main base. No? I'm not quite sure if I'm going crazy now. Yeah, I mean, this is going to be an easy win over 5, right? Right? Upgrades are important. Oh yeah. Holy crap, you really do rip through it. Now, of course, this type of units, they don't care as much, but like the bio just freaking got blasted. And here in the main base, same thing going on, right? Oh, it does piss me off a bit that I can't easily take out Liberators and tanks still. Did he proxy an eBay or something? That eBay must have just finished +2 before I even realized. Oh, okay. He started +2 on this eBay and +1 armor. So those two finished at the same time. I didn't realize that. I clicked an SCV. Oh. It's still +3 upgrades in the end. The final fight. So this was a fight with +3 and in the end the fight with +3. Build honestly wasn't even that bad. Especially against 3-Rex. Like most of the Robo Force builds are actually very good against 3-Rex. Because you have so many powerful defensive units. It actually ended up working out rather well. Surprised by that. He tried to attack me, but I just kept base trading again and again. You need to send everything back because if you're down this many upgrades, your reinforcements can't actually deal with them because they suck so hard. Like SCVs and Marines, they just, they can't really hold their own. Nice. Well, starting with a win is always beautiful. And I kind of hope that we get a different race as an opponent. And a little bit buggy here, but just search for the next one. Rank 19. So we're currently at, what is it? 6.5 or so. 6.479 MMR. So I'll see you guys in game number 2. Hopefully against a Zerg. Alright, well we get another Terran player here. And on a mapper, blinking into the main base is viable. Okay, I actually have an idea here. It's a 6.4k player, so similar to MMR. So similar in MMR to me. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to pretend to all in. And this will naturally delay my opponent's upgrades. Then from that all in, I will follow it up with a DT drop to snipe the eBay that is researching something while I'm getting double forge myself. Or maybe I can only afford single forge. Like, I'm not really playing a build order, so it's difficult to exactly guess what's going to happen. But resource-wise, it should somewhat work. We'll open up with a scout around my base with my worker, Nexus before core, and a 3-gate Blink Stalker push. So it's not really an all-in, but it will feel like an all-in to my opponent. And that's the most important thing. Sometimes it isn't so much about what it actually is, but what it feels like. And as long as this feels like an all-in to my opponent, I'll be very happy. Yeah, I want double in gas, actually. I like having some gas here. That would be good. I really wanted to play against the Zerg. I hope my next game is against the Zerg. That will make... I actually have a really cool plan thought out against Zerg. But I won't share it yet, in case I don't get to play a Zerg today. Which honestly would suck, but life is life. Life isn't fair. Okay, well, no barracks on my side of the map, so it's a good start. Or at least, not that I can see them. As they say, ignorance is bliss. I often do this in tournaments as well. I pretend like my opponents can't proxy. Open up with a Nexus first, no scout. Then as long as you don't see the Reaper, life is pretty good. If the Reaper does show up, or sometimes I don't even scout behind my mineral line for a bunker, and there's a bunker done already, and I wasn't aware of it, the game just ends, and not in my favor. But at least the first 2 minutes are very peaceful for me. And yeah, there's something to be said for that as well. Just having a peaceful first 2 minutes does help in your performance. Hello, start the Cybercore upgrade. I had 3 probes queued up. A little bit too excited there with the money. So, get a Twilight Council over here. Oh, look at that Reaper timing. This is just a regular Reaper timing. I know it looks very fast, but it's actually kind of standard on this map. It's just because this map is so darn small. It's actually ridiculous. It should be illegal, but it is what it is. For a second I thought there was a bunker down there. You know, the way he was moving, with the confidence he was moving downstairs, I was like, oh, this looks like someone that knows what's happening downstairs. I don't think you can actually go back up, can you? Maybe you can. Who knows? Ooh, nobody knows it. Nobody knows. I gave you my heart right from the start. Woo! Okay, let me get my +1 upgrade going. Quit the singing. Or my +1, my Blink upgrade going. So we get Blink, a Stalker, and another Gateway. And then we have the 3 gates that I was talking about earlier. Ooh, he's gonna finish that. Yeah, that's pretty obvious. That's why I immediately shaded in towards my main base in case he decided some other tricks to try and run out. So I killed the Reaper. We didn't really get to see it. But sometimes in life you don't need to see it to know that something happened. You know, you can feel it, or you know that it will happen. Like sometimes when I used to play football and you would shoot the ball towards the goal, you just know that it went in, you know? You don't have to watch it anymore. You know, the moment the ball left your foot, it would go in. Well, to be honest, for me, most of the time it was the opposite. The moment the ball would leave my foot, I know it wouldn't go in. But I also wouldn't need to look at it anymore. You know, I know either the goalie would have it or that the guy standing, 5 meters to the left of the goal would get hit in the head. This is a dead cyclone right now. That's one. That's two. I actually want to move over here. So we get Dark Shrine first. No, Forge first. Third gas. I'm not quite sure about this cyclone crap. I don't think it's very good. So you get a fast forge, a third gas, and at the same time, also a third base, and the Dark Shrine then, I guess. We'll build it in the natural, unlikely to be spotted there. What? Ah, this is a stupid game. Ah, come on, Chief. Let's kicking off here. Ah, I don't have any dudes remaining right now. Oh, yes. What you call it? Stim as well, huh? I lost everything on the other side of the map. What a weird build order my opponent is playing. Especially after scouting what I was doing. Not a huge fan of that. I lost my prison, which is not great. I lost my will to live, which also isn't great. I don't think there's any upgrades with this though, so that's a +1 for me so far. I also have a third base, which kind of like that. Okay. Well, another prism. Or another prism. Yeah, it's actually my second prism. We start with +1 attack as well. Then we go across the map to try and deny anything silly happening from the other side. Ooh, that's going to be rough. That's going to be real rough, actually. Well, we're going to just send these in. Come on. Move in. Oh, pick up, baby. That was good. Yeah, I like it when that type of stuff happens. We're going to immediately go in with our next DT. I want more DTs, I think. No? Am I getting blasted here? I think I am. One more DT. So I want a scan to be wasted on that thing at least. At least one scan needs to be wasted. One more DT. So we go up to 3 DTs. Come on. Please don't have a turret. Oh, there's a turret there. There's a turret there. Run away! I'm going in immediately here for the snipe on the eBay. It's not quite working out right now. At the same time, I'm dealing a fair amount of damage. This is not quite how I wanted life to go, though. We still need to be up in upgrades. At all times, we need to be up in upgrades. That's the most important thing for me. I actually think we can recall this now. Yeah, we'll be just fine. It sucks that the prism is out there, though. It really does suck. Or the prism, the Viking is out there. It's good that the prism is out there. We're going to move in with 2 zealots. And one of these guys. Come on. Shoot the tank. One more shot, baby. One more shot. Puff. Dish. One more. Yeah, whatever. I don't give a crap about that. I give a rat's bum about that. We'll start +1 immediately. I think +1 might be done from my opponent soon as well, which would actually be painful. It sucks when, I try my hardest to do something and I'm not succeeding. That just means I need to try harder. Come on. Okay, here they come. I don't really have a lot of units though. But I think, oh, here is it. Here is it is literally what I said. That's great English. Come on. Oh, you can come back home as well, buddy. Okay, cleared the upgrade at least. There is +1 though, which is frustrating. Alright. Continue, continue, continue. I think we dealt a lot of damage actually. We did deal a lot of damage. Problem here is that he killed one of my bases and killed an infinite amount of workers as well. Can't really pull this one out anymore, can I? Oh, this actually is a safe position. I know there's a Viking out somewhere still, though. That should be an issue for me. Maybe I can clear this. Nah, okay, we're actually just dead. This was too tricky. I really did try my best, though. I didn't realize where the upgrade was. I think I was in a playable position from here, but yeah, I just could not take out the +1. The +1 was too fast. I did deny the +1 armor, and that never finished. Must have been pretty close as well. But yeah, probably was like 30-ish seconds away or so. So I cleared that, and then he also clears my base. If I had a battery here, maybe I can hold on a bit longer, but not like this. Okay, I really want the Zerg now. So I'm going to wait a couple of seconds with searching, so that maybe some Zergs are laddering. Then we catch those. I have a brilliant plan. All thought out, written on a piece of paper as well, or written drawings. I use drawings. Yeah, I can't write that fast, but I drew it out on a piece of paper. So I'm looking forward to showing that in the next game. Alright, no Zerg sadly, but a Protoss, so still not a PvT again. I do believe that PvT actually is the hardest for this entire challenge. PvP should be somewhat doable, especially if my opponent doesn't play Stargate. Life should be somewhat okay for me. So I hope it's not Stargate. And if it is Stargate, even if it is Stargate, like we still have options with Blink Stalkers and stuff like that. So my main goal is going to be to try to blink into a main base with a prism. And this is a very high level move, okay? So usually when people blink into a main base with a prism, they do it to kill the opponent. But here, my entire goal is to just snipe a forge. That does mean that there needs to be a forge on my opponent's side. Otherwise, blinking in will not be very useful. But that's going to be the play. I think once again, I think DTs will be useful here. I also believe that immortal drops could potentially be viable. And because there's no such thing as repair, taking out forges might be a little bit easier. Super batteries could prove to be annoying though. Like if the forge is over here and there's a battery in the mineral line, that's why I don't actually want to open up with a Stargate here. So I'm really thinking ahead already, you know, I'm like, okay, what do I not want? I don't want my opponent to even think that I have a Stargate. So as a result, I'm just going to start here with a Sentry plus a Stalker. I do hope that this 5.8k player will not just all-in me. In that case, I will most likely just win, which is not quite what we come for. If I wanted to win every single game, then well, I'm actually not sure what I would do then, because that also doesn't really work when I play tournaments. But I'd probably not be trying so hard to snipe the forges. Although I have to admit that I think really denying upgrades or trying very hard to deny upgrades is not even that bad of a plan. Like, you probably shouldn't be dedicating as many resources to it, but very often when people have the choice between killing an upgrade of your opponent and going for workers, workers are almost always the call that people go for. But yeah, maybe there is something to be said for targeting down an upgrade structure if it's very open, especially in like a PvP or a PvT where upgrades feel very, very big. In PvZ, it feels a little bit less important because the Baneling tends to have such a prominent role, and the Baneling doesn't really care too much about upgrades. So, like, sniping it is nice, but it's also like, oh, I guess the attack upgrades are, yeah, they will take a longer time killing probes. Rather than one-shotting them with +2, they only two-shot them with +1 and +0, obviously. So that would be nice, I guess. Okay, gonna get a third Stalker as well. I kind of want to get Blink at some point in the near future. Oh, you know, I think he already knew that I had a Sentry, no? So my opponent should be fairly aware that I'm not really planning on playing Stargate from here. He saw too many units. Did see a battery though. Battery is a loser building. It's a building people make when they're scared of things. Oh, I'm being one gate expanded. And he's playing a really fast Stargate here. Doesn't feel like that's his first Oracle though. That's probably his second. This is a good situation for my opponent because I didn't scout. Makes life a little more exciting as well though. Was that gate Twilight? Nah, should be fine. Should be fine. I'm not too worried here. I don't think he killed anything. That's impressive, and not in a good way. That really was not good for my opponent. You guys go downstairs. Ooh. Yeah. Okay, well, this could be somewhat okay, maybe. Ooh, the control here on that first Oracle has not been great. To be fair, my defensive control also wasn't perfect, but I haven't lost anything yet, so I can't be criticized right now. You can only criticize someone when they lose a unit. I haven't lost nothing yet. Okay, I'm actually gonna check if there's a forge around here somewhere. I get my own forge, obviously. Hello! No, not all of them go over there, just one. Oh. I think he's going to try to probably fly over here, kill this worker, if there would be a worker there. No forge yet. Somewhat interesting. At least somewhat interesting. We'll get a third nexus in this position. It's not a very common position, but will be the position we're heading out towards. Whoop. Build it. +1 attack. And a robo. Because I do want to eventually get that prism so I can blink into my opponent's main base. And now we wait, I guess, right? Now we wait. One pylon over here. One pylon over here. I'm kind of afraid, honestly. Not even sure what I'm afraid of. Maybe there's going to be a blinking in towards my main base. That's a possibility. Is it really only a single Oracle? It feels like it should be more already, no? Feels like 2 Oracles was definitely a possibility. Oh, I guess this blink isn't quite done yet. Probably also isn't aware. Okay, where's your forge? No forge still? We'll get this then, buddy. I think I'm winning this fight for sure now. Did not seem like a good fight to take for my opponent. Hey, if he's not building a forge, I can't snipe the upgrades. That's extremely frustrating for me. That's literally what my game plan is built around, is sniping my opponent's upgrades. I guess I don't need to snipe the upgrades of my opponent if there are no upgrades of my opponent. Because it will literally be impossible, but still. It feels wrong. We'll get some dudes over here. Some observers. These observers will help me locate the position of my opponent's forge. That's the entire goal. And I want to get it. Actually, one observer straight into Prism. Prism can reach the main base if there's a forge there. Stalkers can reach the natural if there's a forge there. I want to get map control. Okay, well, you're not going to be allowed to go in towards my natural. Everything is allowed except going into my natural. The natural is holy for me, because that's where my dark shrine is. And I don't want there to be cannons out or something like that. That's not nice. Okay, I want a second forge as well right now. What's that? It's a lot of stalkers. Relatively useless though. I think at least. You go towards the far right. Is there a cannon here? Doesn't seem to be the case. Yep, you can clear that. All good. Where is... Okay, there's a forge. There's a forge for sure. But where are you, Mr. Forge? Come on, Mr. Forge. Show me where you are. No, I don't think I wanted to put you into this mode. You know that there's just going to be a thing behind here. Would you call it? Okay, here we go. I don't think he has +1 yet. Right? Here we go. Okay, and it's always important to distract your opponent. There's going to be like a... yeah, you see it? This thing. Over here. Ah, +1 just finished. Ah, that's so unlucky. That is actually super unlucky. And we'll get shield upgrades, I guess. We'll get a 3rd forge so we can get slightly further ahead than we currently are. And we're not even up in upgrades right now. We can't fight if we're not up in upgrades. That's the rule that I'll stick to. Ah, this is super frustrating. Okay, well, the observers managed to stay alive. That's kind of big. We have these extra upgrades on the way right now. We're going to get our +1 armor as well. Our stalkers are going to be practically unbeatable. He's going into disruptors. I kind of wonder what type of setup he is aiming for. Is there going to be more forges or not? Like, we will be ahead in upgrades. We are ahead in upgrades already. We might actually get our +3 before our opponents gets their +2. Yeah, no shot, right? I don't think you can push in here. Actually, oh, we were chasing something. I'm not quite sure what we were chasing there, but wasn't good enough. Getting our extra upgrades. There's nothing here, to be honest. No forge, nothing, huh? I just don't know what they want. What do you want, buddy? Is this the forge? This looks like a forge, no? We get another snipe on that, maybe. That's the second snipe. So currently we're up 2 upgrades already. That will continue growing. We can be up 5 upgrades, I think. That's what we're obviously aiming for here. If all these upgrades finish up, we'll be up 5 upgrades. There's no way I'll get destroyed in that case. I am down another upgrade though, because my opponent has charge and I don't. Which I'm not even sure that counts, really. It's not real upgrades. It's not damage upgrades. I don't care about it. I'm a 5 upgrades soon. Okay, come on. +3 is almost done. This upgrade is done. That's +1 armor. +2 shields also on the way. Get batteries over here. I get another prism out as well. That much should be obvious to everyone. Bet there's some dudes here, no? No. I thought there might be something there. Stasis trap or something along them lines. So it's +1 against 1-1-1 currently. I mean, I want my +3 upgrades. That's the one thing I do want already. Then I'm going to start looking. Where are you located, buddy? I know it. Maybe in the natural this time around, huh? It's a possibility. Get a cannon in the main. Okay, that's a Templar Archives. Not super useful. I'm not quite sure why that's even being constructed right now. Nothing here, nothing here, nothing here. Upgrade complete. Oh, that's my +3 attack. I mean, this is 3-1-1 against +1. There's no way I'm losing a fight here. Like, actually, 0 way that I'm losing a fight here. Forge is being rebuilt. We can go for that again. That's for sure. I mean, I can just fight this. No, there's no way I'm losing. I'm just actually owning these fights. 3-1-1. Still. Man, this is absolutely over. Oh, that's the 3rd forge snipe that's going to be happening over here. And there we go. No upgrades for you, buddy. 3-1-1, 1-1. I don't even really need to micro my units, they're just better. They're just simply better. That's the most important thing. This type of warpin is also really sick, because literally every fight that you're fighting, you're just going to win way harder than you usually would. He just attacked his own stalker as well. That's not optimal. Oh, that also is not optimal though. That is the one thing that I do know for sure. Look, even a fight like this, I'm trading... Well, okay, well, now I'm not going to be trading super well, but at least somewhat okay. Actually, this is quite a decent trade. for how bad it should have been. Just gonna get a couple more stalkers and then I guess we piss off eventually. One of these things. 3/2/2 against +1 stalkers. Right? +1 everything. Stuff just dies so fast in that case. On their own Archon as well. And what? Hey, there's just no way. My units don't die, your units die too fast. Brrp. Couple more Stalker Warpins. Link forward. Nice. 3 Forge Snipes this game. And it allowed us to finish up with a... What is that? A 6 upgrade lead. I think that's one of the biggest upgrade leads that I've had in my life. And that's also one of the greatest games I've played in my life. And sadly for you guys and for me, that's going to be it for me today. Thanks all so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy this episode. Someone suggested in the comments to revive some of the old challenges that I have done. If there's any favorites, be sure to leave them down in the comments. But otherwise, I'll just pick some myself. I saw a couple of good concepts as well last week after I asked for it. So I'm starting to trust the YouTube comments again. That's a dangerous territory for me. But for now, I will put my full trust in you guys and gals. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see all of you next time for a new video. And don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe. We're almost at 100,000 subscribers, which would be cool to make before the end of the year. And then I'll make another Christmas tune. Thank you, and bye-bye.